Hello everyone and welcome to the Life with Lyvonne channel. I'm Lyvonne and I am looking a little tired right now because I've had 9 hours working in a nursery for the past 3 days. So bear with. Also, I filmed this video which was supposed to go up in March, at the end of March. And it was also a get ready with me, but the file was corrupt when I uploaded it onto my laptop. So we're gonna have to do a separate get ready with me in the near future. So this video is going to be all about careers and a kind of life update and chit chat about like employment and stuff like that. So one thing that I think that as young people we are too pressured to do is have it all together. I feel like a lot of the time, especially when it comes to employment, we are expected to know what career we want to go into, you know, have a strong idea of what we want in life and have everything in place by like 25. That's how it feels. And I'm turning 25 this month, and I don't really feel that pressure. I think I'm the person that will pressure myself the most about anything in life, so I just remove that pressure from myself. But I do feel like a lot of people don't understand when I talk to them, because I sound like I'm winging life, and I think the fact that I don't feel triggered by that shocks them. So right now I'm currently temping. So I'm with a temping agency and I'm a teaching assistant / learning support assistant. My teeth look shiny. So yeah, I go around nurseries, schools, from primary schools, secondary schools, and support the teachers and the students that are there. So I don't have anything in particular that I'm teaching them. I'm just there to make sure that the children that need the support, whether they have special needs or behavioural issues, are getting some one-to-one attention, and to make sure that the teachers aren't drowning in students, basically. I'm enjoying it because although I didn't expect to go into teaching at this age, I always thought it was something that would be interesting for me, but it's giving me the chance to basically see how the industry is, see the pros and cons, talk to the teachers, get behind the scenes, see what I like and what I don't like about it, whilst at the same time having the freedom to choose when I'm working, to choose when I'm available, to choose whether or not I want to work every day, Monday to Friday, or if I want to work 1 day a week. And coming from, you know, a background of working full-time or part-time, but not really because I'm still working every day, it's a breath of fresh air. See, but the agency I'm with was recommended to me via Facebook, and they're very efficient, so I always have work when I need it. I don't feel like, oh gosh, I'm not gonna have work today because so and so isn't on job. Like, that's not really how it feels. So yeah, on the con side of it, I wake up in the morning, I get ready, and I get a call at around 7:30 on where I'm gonna be. The more I work, the less I rely on being called every day, because I'll go somewhere and then they'll love me, obviously. And then they'll ask me if I'm available the next day or for the next 2 days, and they'll book me in then and there. So I know where I'm going, but it does make me kind of anxious in the morning when I'm waiting on a call of where I'm going to go. I kind of have to remind myself to breathe and like to relax, and that it's going to be okay, because I like knowing what I'm doing with my day. I like being in control, which I realized through therapy and life, because I've been bossy since I was young. Hold up my brothers, you know that. But yeah, I think temping is giving me the freedom to work, earn money, and also grab any modeling or acting opportunities that take my fancy. That's another thing. When people ask me what I do, my answer differs depending on who is and what type of industry they're in. When it's somebody else from agency asking me, I know that they're most probably actors or dancers, or they have something else that they're doing, and so they want to know what my main gig is. When it's people that don't really understand temping or agency life, they kind of almost want a background of where I've worked before, and what career I'm looking towards. So a lot of people ask me, if I want to get into teaching, and I'm like, not really, not at the moment. I don't think it's something that I'm in a rush to do. I don't want to go and get my teaching qualification and come out and be in this rubbish system that we call the education system in the UK. I don't take it for granted that it's free, but I mean, bruh, the lack of support for black students in a lot of places, and for students of ethnic minorities, whether that be Asian or, of mixed heritage, etc., Arab, I feel like a lot of the time children are almost penalized for having difficulties at home, or for not understanding things in the same way that the majority of the class will or do. So yeah, I feel like the more I look at the school system, the more I'm turned off by the job prospects and the fact that I would not seem to have a life, because they're understaffed and overworked like the NHS is crazy. Obviously, shout out to the good teachers for giving their heart and soul to teach these kids. But yeah, a lot of the time people don't really get that when you're young, it's the time that this is the best time to basically graft and grind and figure out what you want to do in life through trial and error. Save up your money, but also enjoy yourself. Go traveling, go on holidays, go to concerts, live your best life. Because when you get older, you won't have as much fearlessness, and you will constantly be doubting yourself and constantly be overthinking everything. The older I get, the more I kind of think, do you know what? When I had more money to spare and less worries, that should have been the time that I decided to go and book these holidays or whatever, instead of always thinking about what if, and not pouncing and doing what I really want to do. That being said, I'm enjoying trying new things. I'm enjoying going to events that I'm surrounded by models and writers and creatives, and going to the theatre and going to dance classes. I feel like I'm at a space in my life where I am not ready to settle. Like, I'm just not. I've been the type of person previously to accept a good opportunity and then just stay there and not necessarily push myself out of my comfort zone or explore other options, because that safety net really comforts me. But not anymore. I'm doing stuff that scares me, and it's tough. I can't even lie, it's very tough, but it is worth it. Because when I look back at this video a year from now, or 2 years from now, or 3 years from now, or 5 years from now, I am going to be in a whole different space, a whole different frame of mind, a whole different lifestyle, hopefully. And so it's going to be a nice reminder of how I was thinking in 2019 and the goals I had and how I wanted to reach them. One thing I do struggle with is, I feel like because I've spent so long working really hard for companies that don't really care about me, then at this point I'm just like, work is long. There are some weeks where I'm just like, I don't want to work, but I need money. So the reality is that I need to make sure that I'm finding ways to make money. Right now, I've only got this one job. and I do occasional like extra work, for example, and stuff like that. But I'm really trying to have 2 streams of income by the end of this year minimum, because capitalism cannot come and kill me today, and I don't want to work every single day 10 hours, 11 hours a day just so I can feel like I have enough money to pay bills and then do stuff outside of that. Like right now I feel like, yeah, the money is okay. It's higher than other jobs I've been in, like kids entertaining, travel agency, but it's all relative to like what you want to do in life and where you're at. Like I'm prioritizing my happiness, I'm prioritizing my goals, and I'm making sure that I'm not just accepting any and every opportunity that comes my way, no matter how sweet it sounds, because it can really distract you from your goals. And I think that a lot of the time we just take stuff because we want to just go with the flow and do what everyone else is doing, or do what everyone else seems to think is right, when really and truly that's not what's necessarily suited for you. Going back to the whole career thing, I think a lot of the time people, especially young people, are pressured into jobs, especially young creatives like myself, are pressured into jobs that are stifling and that do not allow us the freedom to be creative and to try new things and grow and learn whilst also being paid and receiving fantastic training. And I think it's a shame, because a lot of the time that's what we need, that freedom to grow, that freedom to not be micromanaged, not go to a dead-end job where we're spoken to like 2-year-olds by managers with a degree and a half and no people skills, and no understanding of day-to-day life and how it is to work in the menial roles that they are managing. When I decided to not look for a full-time job, so that was kind of September, when I was working in a toy store for Christmas, over Christmas. I was working part-time, but I realized I'm still at the mercy of the employer, because I have to work when they tell me to work. I have to go and pull off an arm and a leg just to get them to change my shift when they were the ones that made the mistake in the first place. I wasn't getting paid enough for the amazing service that I provide, because wherever I go, I am top notch. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it properly, I'm going to do it thoroughly, I'm going to do it with a smile on my face, and I'm going to do it well. No matter how bad my day was, I always gave fantastic customer service, and that's what I do wherever I am. And I just felt like it wasn't appreciated, because everyone is so soul destroyed and so exhausted that they can't do that, you know? And a lot of the time it does take a toll on your health, because you go home and you can't do anything else because you're shattered and you're not even in a frame of mind to do anything, whether it's film your YouTube videos or study for, you know, that qualification you want to get on the side. Like, I feel like it really kills your creativity depending on the job you're in. And that's why I decided that when my contract finished in December, I wouldn't force it. I was like, let's see where the wind blows me. And it was a scary decision, especially because I still have bills to pay. I still have food that I need to eat. You know, I love to eat. I still have a bus pass that I need to have money on so I can get from place to place. But it was definitely a learning curve. It definitely taught me that freelance life isn't for me at the moment, because I need to have enough money or enough income coming in from something to be able to freelance with, like, modeling, for example, and presenting and hosting, without feeling like I can't go and buy that dress that I'm looking at and I just think it's going to be nice for a special occasion, or I can't go and treat myself to, I don't know, nice little Vapianos. Vapianos isn't even expensive, but it's just the whole concept of treating yourself and doing something out of the ordinary without feeling like you have to count your pounds and pennies. But yeah, that's the journey I'm on right now, and I'm enjoying it. If any of you would love to be on my channel, whether it's to have a discussion, to do a challenge, you know, there's a lot of things I haven't done with my channel yet, so I'm really looking forward to expanding my videos and my content this year without putting too much pressure on myself and without like doing the absolute most and doing things that aren't me and aren't my character just for the sake of views, because that's not how I am. I'm not going to sell out for YouTube views, sorry. But yeah, I'm really just trying to make life work, stay happy, stay positive, do the things I love, whether it's dance, whether it's entertaining, whether it's hosting, whether it's looking after kids. I'm just in the process of enjoying figuring it out, and I think more of us should do that, because life is short. Life is really short, and I just don't want to feel like I've worked really, really hard every single day to no avail, and for just for money that can disappear like that. That click didn't work like that. Yeah, I want to feel like the work I've done is worth it, which is why I love working with kids. So I would say, like, find what you like to do. Even if you enjoy talking to customers, find a nice retail job that is regular, that you can cover your bills with, and that you have a really nice manager or supervisor in there. That's really the key. The team that you connect with and the people that you meet is what's going to help you stay in that job while you need it, because the reality is, like, money has to be made, you know, like, I need that coin. So yeah. Also, if you're an aspiring photographer or an amateur photographer or a photographer that doesn't mind doing a shoot for free so that we can both expand our portfolios, then either email me or click on my website to see stuff I've previously done so that we can work together, because I'm really looking to expand my portfolio with modeling, try new things, and meet new people that are like-minded, whether you're an MUA, whether you're a director, you know, I'm just looking to branch out. So yeah, I'm also, should I reveal? Yeah, okay. So this month I'm going to put out it's going to be a double upload because I missed March and also because of my birthday month. So I'm thinking of vlogging a trip or just a day in the life with me. I'm quite a private person, but I do think everyone would love my vlogs. Everyone's always telling me I should vlog, and I've kind of been avoiding it because, I don't know, maybe it's hella personal. But yeah, looking forward to doing something new with my channel this month. So stay tuned, and make sure, if you haven't already, you subscribe, like the video, share with your friends, and take a look at my website because I am revamping it and it's looking amazing. So stay tuned there for extra content, whether it's photo shoots, behind the scenes, extra videos or stuff like that. And I'm also going to be writing more, because I kind of fell off with my writing when I focused on YouTube. So yeah, I'm putting it all out there so that I can hold myself accountable and you guys can hold me accountable, because otherwise, honestly, I'll just let it slip. So yeah, thank you for joining me on this video, and I look forward to seeing you this month, but later on, probably when I'm the new age of 25. Bye.